That's not gonna work. Yeah, that's right. Fan diction.
Welcome back, guys. I'm going to play a little bit more Hearthstone again. It's the third episode recorded today. Probably going to be the last episode I'm recording today because I'm going to start getting ready to go to work. But anyways, little personal life, getting inside of the personal life. I'll talk a little bit more about that, actually, I feel like, this episode, because I just want to get a little bit more in touch with the fans. The whole couple we have, I guess. you know? I'm going to play my Custom Hunter deck today, and I'll talk a little bit about myself as I'm going along with it. Alright, let's keep going. I'd love to get to 100 wins today with that deck, actually. It's just tough. I've been wanting to try to get that gold. I got that gold, dude. Gotta get 500 wins, though. That's ridiculous. So much time. So much work put into it. So anyways, guys, hey, there's one. Alright, I'll take that free win. Alright, up to level 19s. So sweet. Alright, I guess we'll search for another one. Let's go again. Anyways, so, right now, 27 years old. I'm an old fart, in my eyes. Still trying to work on stuff in my own life. Trying to graduate college, but my college is not being the greatest to me right now. Fighting with me over some credits because I had transferred from another school. I have a really nice, love my girlfriend. She's awesome. Hi, probably watching this. She's a really cool girl. And currently I work at a place called, well, I'm not going to say what it's called, but it rhymes with Fargate. So, you can probably guess what that is. Had some really interesting things happen to me while I've been working there. Could tell you guys a little bit of some funny stories, I guess. That'd be something fun to want to just tell you guys some of the funny Fargate stories, as I'm going to call them. So a really good one I could say was, oh, okay, I didn't know you could do that with that. Splash around the water there a little bit. Light a fire? Can I light a fire? Yeah, I did. I lit a fire. That's cool. So, as a long time, I've been working there for roughly about 2 years now, about 2.5 almost. Go, but I get paid relatively well. I'm in the electronics, of course, because nerd I am. I'm good at electronics. But it was about, I would say, 3 months ago, and some guy came in about 15 minutes before closing. And he wants everything in my department because he's drunk, possibly high out of his mind. And one of the craziest things I've ever been asked, of course, comes from him. And he asked me, what kind of phone can I get that the government won't spy on me with? I'm thinking to myself, dude, I don't know if they make that. So that was cool, and we had to escort him out because he starts getting a little bit uppity with everybody in the place. But thankfully, he didn't harm anybody on that occasion. He had come back 2 days later, and tried to say the phone I sold him, because I did end up selling him a phone, was a piece of crap. And I'm dishonest, and I'm such a horrible employee, and I should be fired, and all this fun stuff. And thankfully, my other team member, Dawn, was there. The guy he's trying to trade in a phone that said that I had sold him that was a completely different phone than actually what we had given him. So that was fun. And he got really rowdy, and God, thankfully, some of my higher ups were there because he actually was able to come and rescue me from that. Because God, that guy was really close to being violent. He was that guy causing a scene for everybody. Oh, it was a bad time. Okay, let's get rid of that guy. And I'm gonna do that. Alright, cool. Yeah, but it's relatively been a half-decent experience working there over the years. I've worked many of places in my time as an employee. I've worked at a barbecue restaurant. I've worked at a Family Dollar. I was a stock boy for a while. I've been a fair amount of stuff in my life. Oh, perfect. Great. Oh my god. Could that have went worse? Sweet. This totem deck, this is the second time we've played this today. Oh. God dang, that thing's ridiculous. Let's silence that. I don't need any more damage being dealt to me. But, I've had some pretty interesting times in my life. Oh, wow. Dealt 1 damage and silence. It was a little bit of a big FU on there. Ugh. 6. And I'm probably dead. Oh. Oh. That's nice. God, I can't believe these people are in rank 19. How are these people in rank 19 with these crazy decks like this? I let people kill me. I let people kill me because I've heard that it's very honorable to not waste their time. But I feel like at the same time, you've defeated me. You should get the satisfaction of defeating me, actually. That was a nice deck. Really nice deck. Yeah. So let's play another. One more on this episode. I haven't had too many crazy calls in. Yeah, I have I could give you the story of Randy. There's a guy who calls in all the time named Randy. He's an older guy and he looks like he did way too much drugs in his life. But he's a really cool guy, though, at the same time. And he's gotten uppity, apparently, with some people, but I've never personally experienced it, and he's always been really nice to me. Because I give him what he wants, that's why, giving him customer service and not just complaining about, stuff all the time. If you just give the man what he wants, he doesn't be a dick. But he calls in all the time and asks for all these new artists that are coming out. And he always asks for the weirdest ones that you would never think a guy that's like in his 50s would want, like Ariana Grande. And he always wants the deluxe edition. I'll give you a simulated call of what it sounds like to go with Randy. Welcome to Fargate. How can I help you? Yeah, do you have the new Ariana Grande deluxe edition? I would like to purchase it. And then I immediately go over and be like, yeah, I have this many. And then he's like, can you hold that, please, for me? And he always... It's because the guy must be on welfare, sadly. So he always asks us to hold it until, like, his next payday, basically. Which usually is the first of the month, so but he's always nice to me, so I don't understand. Everybody complains about him. Let's do that. Thanks. Thanks. You see, he really likes the astonishing. Oh, that stinks. Okay, here we go. Here comes the power play. Okay, so hopefully that'll keep me alive. So I'm gonna say astonishing again. Not getting. Maybe I probably get on his nerves because I'm killing all his creatures. He's probably gonna kill that dude. I would if I was him. I don't know. Whenever this minion survives damage, summon something. I forget what it says. Whenever this minion survives damage, summon another Grim Patron. Ooh, that sucks. I'm just gonna do that. Ah, oh, son of a bitch. That thing sucks. This thing sucks. I've never been up against one of these. Please kill another one of the 3/3s. Nope. That really sucks. Maybe this deck isn't as good as I thought it was. God, this is not doing well. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm over. Say well played back. Don't say my thanks. It's such a douche move. There we go. I feel a little bit better about that now. Back down to where I started today. Oh, God. Maybe that deck just isn't as good as I thought it was. Alright. Well, I feel like I should maybe do a little bit of customization on that deck. Maybe see if there's something nice out, a nice custom hunter deck that I could build, possibly. Maybe we'll do that in the next episode. Yes, let's do that on the next episode. Alright, guys. I'll see you on the next episode. I said next episode about 4 times in the last, 30 seconds. So you should think about the next episode. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more of these videos, I know I'd like to play a lot more of this for you guys. Feels like it's been pretty good of a hit, actually, so far on this. It's got some more views, actually, and I do a little bit of explaining the game for people who don't know how to play it, and a little bit of tips and tricks of stuff that I know. I'm sure not a pro, and you can see that I really don't have the greatest decks, but I can usually work with what I have and sometimes pull some wins out on decks that probably should have kicked my ass. Alright, guys. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.
Now do yourself a favor. You see that subscribe button? Why don't you give it a little press?